I am back in Death Valley, and this time I'm with some new friends. Hantavirus. Boy, it's ugly here. I don't even know how we get around that. Yeah. Anybody else feel kind of murdery? Skid plate come loose?
Yeah.
You could turn a piece of coal into a diamond. Like the earth popping a giant zit. Like a giant sheet of ice. I think you just changed my life, dude. I think she's done. This is the second time I've run out of gas. I'm scared of ghosts. I filmed the back of our heads that whole time. He is here. Oh, good. I left the key on this whole time. Good morning, friends. I am back in Death Valley, and this time I'm with some new friends. It is November. I'm here with the Rocky Mountain ATV crew. Gabe, who you might know from Torture Test. We're gonna ride some Death Valley stuff, including today, the loop that I did actually back in March with Big Rock Moto, except my camera was broken that day, so I didn't actually get to film any of the good riding. So today you're gonna get to see what actually riding Mengle Pass, the Golar Wash, and all that other stuff up around the Manson Cabin looks like. It's gonna be a great day. Got the 300L. I have the slowest, smallest bike here, so on the hills, they will all be leaving me in the dust, but I'll be the one laughing when I'm in the sand and cheerfully roosting them as they get their big bike stuck. Potentially, probably not, because they all are better riders than me. Gabe, can you tell us about your custom desert-equipped motorcycle here?
Yeah, so this is a 2013 CBR 500, and it used to be a great little commuter bike until it got tossed around in a trailer and broke all the fairing and whatnot. And then I was living out of my RV, and I was parked in the dirt all the time, and I was like, I need this thing to work as a commuter again. So I took off all the rest of the fairing, threw some somewhat dirt-oriented tires on it, and called it good. And this is kind of going to be the test ride for it, so we'll see how it goes.
Did you do anything to the forks? Are they... No?
I mean, I
wow.
just put new seals on there.
But that big tire and everything fit, huh?
I had to take off that front fender, but it fits.
That's impressive. Well, this will be exciting. I want to ride behind you. Not that I'll be able to keep up. So these guys brought basically every large motorcycle they have. So it's going to be real interesting because there's a Transalp CF Moto Ibex 800, which I am on record saying is not much of an off-road bike. I think I'm going to be proven wrong today. And of course the classic, the 890. And if you watch any of the Rocky Mountain videos, their adventure riding videos, you'll recognize some of these guys. Obviously, you know, Chase the Face. Look at it, there he is. He's hiding it, but he's got to keep it out of the sun. That's his moneymaker. Well, we're just camping here in one of the big tent sites. I'm sleeping in my rig because I drove it all the way down here, so I figured I might as well get the show on the road. All right, gang's all here. Looks like we're about 11. We're gonna head to the gas station, and then I think our first stop is Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point in the lower 48. Fun fact, the highest point in the lower 48 is like an hour from here. It's Mount Whitney in the Sierras, so it's kind of funny they're so close together, but that's where we're headed first thing this morning. That's funny. That will be awesome. I'm excited for that. That's very Gabe, very Gabe. So up there, it's hard to see, but that white thing is sea level. There, I'll show you when we stop. So this is Badwater Basin, the lowest point in the lower 48. Up there, see that? That is sea level right there. So we are significantly below sea level, about 400 feet below. This place is like riding a motorcycle on Mars. Seriously. It's crazy just how desolate and huge everything is. That white blip up there is sea level. A little perspective for you. This is a little bit like walking out into the ocean. Got a dock and everything. Well, now I feel like I'm on Crate. And yeah, that's a reference to The Last Jedi. Sorry. So we're leaving the pavement for the first time. But I remember this road. It gets pretty sandy, so this will be something. Oh yeah, it's sandy, all right. go, baby. Kind of awesome out here. You know, as long as you're okay with a lot of loose surfaces, a lot of loose rock and sand on that road surface. Just fine, like in a car. That 4Runner, no problem. A little trickier on a motorcycle, not possible. So the cool thing they're doing is, not only are they filming this ride, but they're going to post these tracks. The idea being, they'll say that they make a video of it, and then you get excited to ride it, and then boom, there's the track, so you can actually ride it if you choose to. So I'll put a link to those, obviously, because you may want to come out here and do this, ride up this literal riverbed in Death Valley. You know, it's good times.
Why not? We're here, right?
Warm Springs Camp. Old mine shaft over there. It's hard to see.
All right, we're at the Warm Springs Camp. Oh, the original.
You're from California, right?
Yeah.
I'll take signs you don't want to see at a place you're stopping for a break for 500, Alex. Hantavirus. So, you know, if I die, you know why. Sioux Rocky Mountain, thanks. I'm not sure if this is the official exit, but it's the one we're taking. That's what I get for thinking about it. Thank you. Yeah, I was pushing down here. Not enough momentum. I'll be thinking about that all day. Anyway, that was fun. So if I remember correctly, the geologist's cabin is right up this ridge, like right at the base of the mountains there. And then the riding gets really interesting. So if you're wondering why there hasn't been a lot of riding footage yet, well, it's just been this, which is, you know, challenging but not remarkable in the way that the sections after the cabin are. So don't worry, it's coming. I told you it was right at the base of this mountain. I have a good memory sometimes. Boy, it's ugly here. Just terrible. I don't know, all sideways and weird. Gotta love it. A little ruddy action. There's some rocks. The road? Yeah, it's not nothing here. Not nothing here. I don't like to see that. This isn't even the hard part. It's over there. Yeah, oh, that's something. Again, not even the hard part. Camera will not do it justice, the up and down, just trust me. That was steep. And then we go up the pass, which is the hardest part, and the backside's not easy either. That's a fucking line right here. I guess not. Aw, man. You know it's good because there's a Jeep stuck halfway up. Yeah, so this isn't great, but it's not very long. Tricky. We gotta love the big embedded rocks, big loose rocks, and sand. I don't even know how we get around that. I guess the right side. We have to pick our way though, waddle. Is there people in there? What the hell? Well, pop it in neutral and let it go. There's a line here for sure. Okay, show off. Yeah, quite a momentum killer, this Jeep. Now imagine you're coming down in the rig and you get right to that point and you're like, oh, cool. You gotta back all the way back out. Heavy bike.
Bike fall, typical Honda.
Yeah. This is a stupid problem to have. Oh, don't get underneath it.
Good step off, Chase.
Yeah, dude.
Step off.
So I don't want to hear any of this Transalps can't take a beating stuff. Oh, that was a hit. Holy crap. He's doing this better than any of us. That's a CBR 500R. Now, being able to reach the ground, I guess, helps. Oh, making us look bad.
It's just an awesome ride.
Oh my God. I just missed filming Gabe Torture Test magazine, or Torture Test, on the CBR 500R, and I thought I was filming and I wasn't. So you're gonna want to see the Rocky Mountain version of this for that. Where do you even go? Oh, right there. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, had it. Well, there's no time like the present. Doesn't feel like a present. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Nice and smooth. Well, that was fun. Some cute technical stuff up here. Should be easier going down than it was coming up last time, I assume. It's generally my assumption. I'm not always right, but you know, if I was, would you watch? I wouldn't. There's some rocks. In case you weren't sure if there were any rocks in Death Valley. Good news, there are rocks in Death Valley. Maybe they should call it Rock Valley. Oh, the rocks can't kill you, so I guess there's a lot of things that can kill you, so it would be silly to name it after just one of them, right? Right. Things that can kill you valley just doesn't have the same ring to it. Hell yeah. All about line choice when you have about 4 inches of ground clearance, I'm guessing. Yeah, carefully considers his line as he approaches. Chooses the high side with the minimal drop-offs. Obviously go follow Gabe's YouTube channel, and he's on the gram too. And that will be linked for you. Why did I stop? That was dumb. That was dumb. Sometimes the best way to avoid using your limited ground clearance is to jump things like he's doing. He's just goosing it up and over. That is impressive. That is impressive. Pick the ramp. Nice, nice, nice. He's putting on a masterclass in line choice right now. Seriously. Impressive. Impressive. What have we done here? Yeah, super glad I'm not on the 790. Have I mentioned that? Super glad. This sucks. This is very deep. River wash. I hate sand. I hate it. I hate it. Hey, it's sandy.
Yeah, I haven't took the ride in this.
Get your weight back. Let the front do its thing. It's like water skiing, kind of. Don't use your front brake. Try to not rapidly decelerate because your front will sink. And look farther ahead. And also, don't look at the back tire of the guy in front of you because I keep doing that. No good. Nice thing is it's soft if you go down. You'll feel it because you're going too slow. You're kind of pushing, and then you'll kind of come up on top. No expert, but these are my survival skills. Don't worry, it's only 3 more days of this. There's no sand in Death Valley. Get me up out of it, bro. Get me up out of it. We're here, Barker Ranch. You gotta come up this river wash to get here. And it's fun. But once you do, you're here. So this is where the Manson family hid out. I came here on the last Death Valley trip. So I did get a little footage of this place, but not the ride in. And super funny story of how they caught him because they weren't looking for him. Just a bunch of his people set fire to some equipment, and they arrested him for that. They didn't even know they were looking for Charles Manson, but this is where he was hiding out, up here at the end of this very difficult road. So not a bad hiding spot, I feel like. Not a bad spot. I wonder if this one has hantavirus. Anybody else feel kind of murdery? This is the Barker Ranch. Most of it burned down, sadly. Or not sadly. Infamous is a good word for this place. It used to be a little bit more impressive. A lot of interesting history here with the Manson family. What a beautiful setting. Well, it's time to bid a fond farewell to the Barker Ranch once again and head down. I believe we're going to take the Golar Wash, which I'll get you some footage of because it's this really cool canyon and you're riding kind of down a riverbed in the middle of it, on the bottom of it, so that'll be fun. This is the road to the cabin, by the way. It's loose, but it's not like super duper sandy. I say that as we go into a very sandy section. It's not sand, it's river rock, so it's not as bad. It's like little pebbles instead of all sand. It's big sand. It's big boy sand, but you can slide around in it. It's kind of fun. It's more predictable than sand. Doesn't bog you down as much. Well, this is the wash. Actually, you can see the canyon right there that we're going to go down. It's pretty cool. Some fun riding in here, if I remember right, which sometimes I do. Yeah, it's just this loosey-goosey stuff. You see the wash, though, down the canyon? It's fun. I probably don't need fourth gear, though. That's just asking for trouble. Skid plate come loose?
Yeah.
Did you hit something?
Yep.
That rock right there?
It was a fat rock like right in front of me.
Oh, damn, dude. Well, at least the skid plate did its job, I guess.
Yeah.
Rather it breaks off than something else. Oh, man. It's really not on there.
Probably just melt.
I probably have some too.
If we put enough duct tape.
Just it's like a third gear canyon. Well, except for the twisty parts. Oh, and then the rocky parts. Is this skid plate even going to make it this far? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Oh, yeah, that's sketchy, dude. I would be so butt puckered. You could turn a piece of coal into a diamond. Ew! Little sandy, little slidey. Good times. Big rocks sneak up on you. You see why they call it the Golar Wash? Just water. Who knew? Not me. I'm not that smart. Alright, it tightens up down here and gets even cooler. There's a lot of donkey on this road. That's not a metaphor. There's a lot of wild donkeys out here. It's getting real neat in here. Look how tight and cool it is. Oh, weavy wavy. I'm pretty sure there's a decent little rock obstacle around one of these corners. So much donkey poo. Look at, there's more. These guys are riding through it. You can tell. Yeah, that's it. That's the rock obstacle. Yeah, you see how the 4x4 guys have built it up because it's very steep, sharp drop right there. Yeah. There it is. Death Valley through the mountain pass. This is the Ballarat Trading Post, where you can watch nude dancing burros every day at 9 a.m. and probably most of the time because they just wander through. I don't think they generally wear clothes, so probably not that rare. It's about a, I don't know, 40-minute ride from the canyon on Mostly sandy, but not too bad roads. Well, it's only 5 degrees cooler so far, but the shady side will be much cooler. Good morning. It is day 2 of my Death Valley adventure with the Rocky Mountain ATV gang. Yesterday was awesome, up to the Manson Cabin. A little bit of a difficult bypass there at Golar Pass, or Mengle Pass. I always get this too confused. Mengle Pass, Golar Wash. Sorry, no coffee this morning. Saw Panamint Springs again, which is where I stayed this spring. And up and over the mountains, and we're back at camp. Today, we're headed north. So first stop is Ubehebe Crater, which I actually did see on the last trip, but that's the only thing we're gonna do today that I've seen. So it's gonna be all new territory out sort of in this direction, looping out and around, and I think even to Beatty, and then back from there. So it's a long day, over 200 miles, and that'll be fun on the smallest bike here. I'm the biggest guy on the smallest bike here, so the road sections are the most fun for me, but I get to laugh while I'm off-road, so gonna be a good day. Thanks for coming along, and thanks again to the Rocky Mountain guys for inviting me along on this one. Looking forward to it. What is going on here? Not good. Not go. Yeah, fire truck. I definitely smelled something burning. That is the saw that they use to extract people? Holy sh**. That is not good. That is not good. I was here with Ian in March. We came in from this road after doing Racetrack Playa and Lippincott Pass. I think these guys are doing that on Saturday. I'm gonna miss it, sadly. But at least I've done it before, so it's amazing how much up and down. I know I say it all the time, but like we were at negative 180 feet when we started the day, and now we're at 2,500. Yesterday we went up and over a 5,000 foot pass from about sea level at the bottom to where we are below sea level camping, so that was neat. But man, there's so many fewer people here this time of year. It's kind of crazy. This is Ubehebe Crater. It's kind of massive. It's crazy. This one's cool because it looks like a volcano, but it's actually superheated water inside. Magma heated it up and it exploded out of the ground. And the natives thought this was a place where some ancient god had emerged from the earth. Pretty cool. Slight correction. This was the Shoshone, where the people emerged to spread across the land, but the explosion that caused this spread rock over a 6-mile area. It's crazy. Like the earth popping a giant zit. Miles. I hope I can go 75 miles. We'll find out. Doing the math. 130 some. Should be doable. Anyway, this is the off-road section. We're just south or just outside of Ubehebe Crater. I don't know what direction. And on to the dirt. For apparently something like 75 miles. So this will be fun. Here's hoping there's as much gas in this tank as I think there is. She hasn't let me down yet. Oh man, so bouncy. Also, fit check. I haven't done one of those for this trip. That's what the kids say when they want to describe their outfit. This is my first real trip with the MSR Adventure helmet, and pretty happy with it, honestly. It flows a ton of air. Like, it's been 45 degrees a few times and it hasn't fogged up, which is not something I can say about pretty much any other helmet I own. So I've been happy with that. I'm wearing my MSR Explorer jacket and pants, obviously. And right now it's the MSR, these are the cold weather gloves, which I love these. I wore these all last winter. They're really good, pretty waterproof. And then I have the MSR wind block gloves for when it heats up a little bit later today. Still wearing my Corazal boots though. I love Rocky Mountain, I love the MSR gear, but I just don't find those boots very comfortable. I haven't worn them for a long time, so maybe they need to break in. I just keep coming back to my Corazals, you know. I have a jersey on underneath, which shockingly is an MSR jersey as well. Rocky Mountain brought me out on this trip. They invited me along. The least I could do is wear their gear while I'm here, and that's what I'm doing. Fortunately, I like it a lot and highly recommend this Explorer stuff. It's the best value in ADV gear, period. It's fantastic. Very nice, well-manicured gravel roads out here. We're making great time. Doing about 55 on this giant gravel highway. And you can see just straight for miles through the desert. Well, this is easy riding. You don't have to go this fast. But so far, this is an easy route for a beginner. We'll see if that changes. But the tracks for all of these should be in the description. The whole idea is that they're taking this trip and making these videos so that other people can come and do the same rides based on the tracks, and you'll know what to expect. So check that out if you want to come explore Death Valley. In case you thought it was all just flat through the desert, there are mountains out here. Still nothing horribly difficult to report, so still pretty manageable even for a newer rider. It appears this route, day 2. There's a lot of loose gravel so far. Remember when I mentioned all the elevation change up here? Or out here, I should say? Well, we're at 5,000 feet and climbing. We were at a negative 180 this morning. I want to say Ubehebe's about 2,000, so we've come up quite a ways. Here's some old mining stuff. Lots of that out here. Yeah, that's definitely abandoned. Was that a salt mine? There's a lot of talc mines out here too. So they mine all kinds of stuff. Gold, silver, talcum powder, borax. There's a borax mine out here. Oh, what's this? Pavement? What the hell? Lame. It's gonna be a lot faster then, unless I missed a turn, which I doubt. Alright, cool. More mining equipment. I guess that's the summit. So about 5160, 5200. Now we're headed down on a paved road. That's crazy to me. Whoa, look at that. Got some acoustic motorcyclists coming up. More power to you. That sounds like it would suck. Good luck. Good luck. Yikes. I couldn't even walk up this though, so I'm not talking. Should have another gallon of gas in there. Should. Look at this cool kind of cliffside shenanigans. Clearly, I want to say river, but it's probably flash floods over the years as they eroded this down. But I think we're headed back up into the mountains. Rumor has it we're going to go back over the same mountains we just came over, but in a different pass, so that'll be fun. Let's see what Death Valley has in store for us today. I have to say, one thing about this group that's impressed me is the pace. I mean, are we hauling ass? No, but we're going very fast. And everyone is a good rider, very competent. It's cool. It's cool to ride with a group that I'm one of the slowest riders, and it's kind of cool to see this company employs people that use their products and use them well. So, but it's neat. Just the group is doing a great job staying together, keeping a steady pace, and even with the film stops, mostly because we're not stopping and setting up shots and all riding together, and they're not putting the drone up because you really can't in the national park. Yeah, I almost said national forest. That's slipperier than I thought. So they're just riding ahead of us and setting up shots, and we're just riding past. So then we just stop and wait for them. It's just been a great kind of leapfrog, a good pace with the decent breaks here and there. So really impressed with all the riders on this trip, and they're all on much bigger bikes than me. I'm on the smallest bike. Closest thing is there's a 690 and a 701, and even those are over twice as big cc wise. But they were all thinking in terms of all the highway, and there's been a lot, but man, in the loose stuff, I like the 790 and the loose stuff. I don't love it in the sand, so it's nice to be on this thing, although I do wish for more power from time to time. But new environment, new biome here. We're into the yucca trees, and And look at that. It'll take your head right off. That one's right over the road. And what, 6,000 feet? Holy hell, we went up. Damn, so this is higher than we were before. It didn't feel like it because we didn't just go up a pass. So we must be up on top of the mountain range right now. Such as it is. 6131, still going up. Lots of diverse terrain to explore. Still no super difficult sections. So, you know, a confident beginner could do this so far at a reasonable pace. You maybe would go a little slower, but you could totally ride it. So far so good. I am getting a little bit of fuel anxiety because I have the smallest tank, and I've used 2.5 or almost 2.5 gallons already, and I don't know how close we are to a gas station, but it's just over 3 gallons. I want to say 3.2. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but let's just say we're not quite to pucker territory. But when that last bar of fuel starts flashing, my butthole will be puckering in unison. So let's hope we see a gas station before then. Worst case, there's a couple guys with 7-gallon tanks, and somebody's got to have a siphon hose. Oh, 7,000 feet. Damn. I keep saying the elevation because that's what I have to talk about right now. There's dirt and a road and some bushes, and looks like a backhoe over there. And also, we're at 7,000 feet. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Ice, like a giant sheet of ice. Holy hell. Holy hell. That is unexpected. That is unexpected. Huh. Well, the things you find in Death Valley. More. Still more. Trying to find the least slipperiest path across it. Oh, it is very slippery ice. Holy shit. That is real slippery. Like putting your foot down is problematic. Okay. Well, the others all had a path around. What the hell are we doing here? Okay, somebody show me how this is done.
They're saying hug the left side.
You're gonna ride it though? Yikes, dude. Okay. What could go wrong, right? Yeah! So fun! Exactly what I wanted in the desert. Fun, dude. So fun. So fun. Fun expected is what that is. Fun expected. Hey there, slow down. This is Gold Town, Golden Dale, Golden Girls, something like that. I don't actually know. Okay, there's a motorcycle. That makes me feel better. I must be in the right place. Gold Point. It is Gold Point. Look at that. It is Gold Point. Huh. That's fun. Ah. Oh, there's a gallows. Fun. Wow. That's what they call gallows humor. So this is Gold Town. Legitimate ghost town that's been semi-restored. The inside of this saloon is crazy cool. Welcome to Blood River. Oh, it also says hell. Interesting. What a spot. So we are not near a gas stop, apparently. I just want to point out my stats right now. You see how this is blinking because it's below empty, basically. 138 miles on the odometer, 2.5 gallons. So theoretically, I never remember exactly how much fuel capacity, but I think it's 3.2 gallons, so I've got 0.7 gallons left, which is about 35 miles. I haven't actually done a range test on this, so it'll be interesting to see how far it'll actually go in a tank. We're gonna find out. This is the road to Bonnie Claire, I assume, because it's the sketchiest, two-trackiest thing we've been on. So, yeah, I can see the house. I can see where we're headed, I think. This is fun, though. Some good, actual challenging riding in. A little sandy, a little rocky, a little up and downy. I could jump the 300L, that's fun. God, this new suspension's so good. So that's a dry lake bed out there. You can barely see it. There it is. So this must be the house of questions. Quotations. I have questions. House of quotes.
This might.
Even your shadow leaves you in the dark.
The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts.
Oh,
Deep.
That's deep.
That
That is some 11-year-old poetry.
That is, dude. Someone took a lot of time to bring this out here.
Dude, look at all these paintings.
Teach your kids to be a good friend, because some children don't go home to love.
Ah, yeah, there's pins. Let's do it. There it is. Let's see what Chase comes up
This
with.
is the deepest thought quote.
He's about to
that I can
change your
come up
life.
with.
I think you just changed my life, dude.
See you on the trails.
Not if I see you first. Yeah, this is fun. This is cool. That's awesome. That's Wes. He's the reason I'm here. The photographers have to be the best riders because they have to be able to ride fast enough to get out in front of us all the time. This is when I'll run out of gas. Just wait. Just wait. Yep, probably should have closed my helmet. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I did not close my helmet. Okay, and they're all on comms and I'm not, so I had no idea when they were starting. So obviously, I'm not getting the whole shot. But I did not anticipate a face full of roost, so that's fun. I should not have had my helmet open.
No! Oh my gosh!
I was trying to hear what Justin was saying because I'm not on comms, so.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was a little dirty. Just obliterated. I couldn't see a damn thing. Oh, I got dirt clods and I didn't know we were doing burnouts. I got just annihilated. Just annihilated. That's gonna be a good video. Oh, she's sputtering a little. She's sputtering a little. Let's see. I don't think she's much longer for this world in terms of gas. Nope. Sputtering bad. I try to tell you guys. Okay, so for the record, I was told I only needed 150 miles of fuel range. We're at 167 right now. I have 150 miles. Unfortunately, that's not going to get me to where we need to be. We'll go until she stops. It's not 3.2 gallons. If we get to 3.1, I'll be impressed. Still going. She just doesn't want to quit. You're doing your best, baby, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I think she's done. Anyway, this is Michael. He planned the route, so it's his fault. So it's fitting he's here to save me. Help me, Justin. Help me. 170 almost, but it says 3.1 gallons, so I should have had a little left. It's probably rattling around the bottom of the tank. Useless. She's only been sputtering for half a mile. Thanks, man. Now, are we gonna make it to the gas stop, or we're gonna have to do this again? Just toaster at me if you have to. Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. You're my angel. Come and save me tonight. Yep, if I had an extra gallon, it would have been no problem. Well, we'll see how much farther we get. What a place to get stuck. Well, I guessed 12 miles and I got 13, so pretty good maths. Fortunately, I literally made it within 100 feet of Wes, who had more gas. So it's like fate. Somebody told me I only needed 150 miles of range. Somebody named Wes. And I didn't get the memo about carrying extra fuel. So this is the second time I've run out of gas. We already put a liter in. It's pretty hard to do sand when you can't give it any gas consistently. Thanks, man. Oh, don't waste it. That is the difference between life and death. Hey, is this premium? Because if not, how old is this gas?
Mine was pretty old that I gave you.
It ran okay. It's a Honda, dude.
Now that you've ran it out.
Yeah, it's a Honda. This thing is about the same size as a lawnmower engine, so same number of cylinders and everything. Okay, so let me revise my assessment of the difficulty of this track. That was about, I don't know, 40 minutes of absolute garbage deep sand with hidden super deep ruts from the trophy trucks. So if you're not confident crushing sand at a decent rate of speed, that would be a long day for you. So, you know, let's bump this one up to intermediate. Comfortable intermediate, or at least flirting with it. Anyway, Blake is escorting me in case I run out of gas again, which I would guess is going to happen in about 7 miles or less, more like 6. Probably 6. Oh yeah!
What, Michael?
Okay, let's see if this baby works.
Oh, so apparently you don't actually have to suck the siphon. You just rapidly pump it up and down.
I didn't get it all the way.
Oh, squirting. This is Beatty. There's a gas station right up here on the right. So I'm at 199.4 on the odometer. So if you decide to do this day 2 route, you're going to want 200 miles of fuel range or carry fuel so that you can extend it to that. I did not have that. I was short by about 35 miles, but close. Anyway, we survived. It's petrol time. So the last stop, I think, before we head back to camp is the Rhyolite historic town site. And as you can see, the sun has already gone down behind the mountains. So my guess is this will be a quick stop, but it's a 1.5 miles off the highway. So really easy thing to hit on your way in too, if you then don't want to do it later on. But I don't know what that is up there, but that's what I want to see. Oh, look at that. That's Nido right there. Nido Torpedo. Obviously an old mining town, I think. That's neat, dude. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, this would be a neat place to stop and wander around if you had more time. Which, you know, with the sun going down. There's a porter. Yeah. These buildings have not stood the test of time very well, have they, out here? This was a bank. Damn. Well, that's neat. Oh, this is that house made out of bottles. That's why it's called that. Bottle house architecture. Miners often built their houses with whatever was cheap and readily available, including glass bottles, according to the sign. That's pretty cool. That's here in Rhyolite. Wow. Even the walkway is bottles. Man, he must have drank a lot of beer to make this happen. I bet the light shines through. That's cool. Look at that sunset. I had to show it to you. That is gorgeous out here. That is insane, dude. That is insane. There's also like a weird bit building and another one here, abandoned. And apparently one of these places is haunted. It might be that one. Look at that bicycle ghost. That's so weird. That's weird. It's creepy. That's creep. Look, it's like empty. Wow. I don't want to be here by myself. I'm scared of ghosts. Yeah, it's like a buried town sculpture. There's a street sign. Fun. And there's a weird pink thing back there that I can't quite make out. Okay, well, I'm a really good tour guide. That's all very interesting. Accurate descriptions of stuff. Today is day 3 of the Death Valley adventure with Rocky Mountain ATV, and sadly today is my last day. I have to head home today so I can be home tomorrow so that I can go to Disneyland with my wife and family. I know. My mom's never been. She was born the year it opened, and so last year's present for Christmas was next Christmas we're taking her to Disneyland, so that's what we're doing. Excited about that. So I'm going to be tagging along with these guys for about half the day. My guess is I'll make it to about Lone Pine, which means we'll get to see Cerro Gordo and a couple other cool things along the way. And they are actually camping out in the desert tonight. So believe it or not, I'm sad to miss that because that would have been fun. But I'm sure while they're freezing themselves, they'll be thinking of me fondly. I'm sure that's what it is. So I won't be sad when I'm sleeping in a hotel room a couple 100 miles north of here. We're going to head west today, up and over the mountain range that I barely got over last time I was here. So that'll be an adventure. And then check out Crowley Overlook and Cerro Gordo, which many of you may know from the Ghost Town Living YouTube channel. So excited to get out there and check it out. Let's roll. It's not the end of the day yet, but it is the last day, so it feels appropriate to beg Chase here to deliver his words of wisdom that have inspired so many.
I don't think you have to beg. I think it's just, hey, I'm Chase the Rocky Mountain, and I'll see you on the trails.
Ah, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
And this time you are seeing me on the trails.
Literally, I'll follow you on the trails.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like Inception.
All right, we're rolling.
Hey everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the RM Rides Death Valley edition. I've got a very special guest today, Mr. Dork in the road.
What's up?
He's been doing these rides with us, but so for day 3, you got a big day today. It's about 280 miles. It'll be the first night that we're camping off the bike. Then after that, we've got a few choices to make. We got Cerro Gordo, Bama Hills, the Reward Mine, but Dork in the road, you've been to some of those spots, so tell us about them.
Yeah, first of all, very sad that I won't be camping with you guys tonight because I have to head home, unfortunately, but I'm going to hang out for the first part of the day. Cerro Gordo, many of you may know from the YouTube channel Ghost Town Living. Brent Underwood bought that place a few years ago and has been restoring it, trying to turn it into a tourist attraction. So after that, Alabama Hills is one of my favorite spots out here because if you're a movie buff at all,
probably what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, they filmed a ton of movies out there. Iron Man, you know the scene where he's like, I present to you the Jericho, and it all explodes behind him. That was filmed out there. My personal favorite film filmed out there is Tremors.
One of the greatest films of all time.
100%.
Kevin Bacon, let's go.
All right. Yeah. Reba McEntire, underrated actress.
Day 3, got a big one. Let's get out there and have some fun.
Stoked. You always one take it, huh? I thought I was the only one.
That was it. Yeah.
There we go.
Nah, the dialogue.
All pro all the time.
Dialogue's
You guys are professionals. I wasn't worried.
The best part is, I filmed the back of our heads that whole time. We are geared up, loaded up, and ready to make the, I want to say, an hour, maybe an hour and a half ride to Cerro Gordo. Gabe is back, and he's on his CRF300 with his MX track gearing, so I will not be the slowest guy, theoretically, for a while, but again, Torture Test Magazine, you gotta go follow this guy. He does. What the hell? There's a different color on this side, I just noticed. He also melted a giant hole in his fairing on the way over here, or in his plastic, which is exactly what I did on my DRZ back in the day. That's gorgeous. I'll never forget this trip. I like that red on one side, black on the other. That's fun. That's fun. Anyway, Father Crowley Overlook is the next big stop, but there's some fun twisties. What's your channel name?
Nomadic Pigeon.
Nomadic Pigeon. That's McKay. Go follow him.
It's very small.
Well, we all start somewhere.
Yeah.
Nomadic Pigeon. I like it. Yeah! Crowley. This is the Father Crowley viewpoint. You can be a plebe and like look at it from the parking lot, or you can go ADV, baby. Yeah, I have not been out here, so this is going to be kind of epic, I'm guessing, because it's pretty cool right over there. Yeah. Holy shnikes, this is not terrible. Damn, dude. Holy farts. Yeah, this is a lot better than just staying in the parking lot. Yeah. Yeah. This is what you might call superior. Hmm? So they fly, the military flies jets through this valley all the time. We've seen F-117s, we saw a C-130, we've seen an FA-18. All cool, all awesome. That's the road we just came up, actually. Pretty awesome. In fact, you can kind of see Panamint all the way down there. Look at all these identically dressed weirdos on motorcycles. This must be a cult. Some kind of cult. Cult of MSR, it looks like. Unbelievable. So cool. And now we're going up to Cerro Gordo. It's a ways. Gorgeous, what a shot, dude. It's a little windier up here. I don't know if you can tell. Good times, dude.
Man.
He is here. I was here in March, and you were at a conference or something in
Hello there.
LA or something. But here he is, the man himself, Brent. So I just want to say, man, thanks for everything you did to bring this place back to life. It's so cool to come up and visit.
Yeah, thanks for having you guys. I love seeing people on their dual sports coming through town. So you guys sound like you're on quite the adventure right now.
It's a great ride up. Highly encourage you to come up, check out the museum, and contribute to the efforts to keep this place alive.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Sadly, this is where I take my leave from the group. Got to get home, so they're all continuing up the hill without me. Oh, good, I left the key on this whole time. At least I have unlimited bump startage. Should I need it? I better make sure it'll start before these guys are all gone. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just want to say thank you to the Rocky Mountain crew one more time, particularly Wes, who's right there. He's the one that invited me on this trip, and I hope I get to come along on another one in the future. You know, I have affiliate links to Rocky Mountain ATV. That's where our relationship started. So if you're interested in any of the gear we're wearing on this trip, there'll be links to all that in the description. There's nothing that I don't recommend. And as you can see, we're out here testing it. So anytime you're shopping at Rocky Mountain, if you want to support the channel and help me pay for Lil Dork's college fund, because she's going to start college next year and she wants to be a vet. So, you know, every dollar helps. Please think about hitting that affiliate link. It should be in the description and in a pinned comment. And you can use it every time you shop, bookmark it, whatever. Go right there. Costs you nothing extra. And I get a little percentage of what you buy for encouraging you to shop there. This has been a hell of a trip, and I'm sad to see it over, but got to get home. Hope the boys have a great rest of the trip. Make sure you check out their videos because they're going to have a series, probably 4, and I'll be in some of them. But for now, and as always, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!
Later, bro.